Welcome to this overview of EZProxy for Boulder Labs library customers. This video is specifically designed for those from NOAA and NTIA. If you're a NIST employee, you have special resources available to you through the NIST Research Library, and so please check out our video for you. My name is Stacy Russ, and I'm the Boulder Labs Library Chief. And I call EZProxy the best thing since sliced bread because it really will revolutionize how you do research off campus. EZProxy is a special proxy server designed for use with library resources to provide you access to all of our subscribed content, no matter where you're physically located. It uses the same credentials as our interlibrary loan and our library catalog systems, so you have fewer passwords to remember, and you only have to log in once per day. No longer do you have to log into VPN or remote desktop just to download an article, and no longer do you have to have individual accounts with each of our publishers. This diagram shows the basic EZProxy process. Generally, you'll find an electronic resource on one of the library systems, and that system will automatically prepend this prefix to the URL. And then instead of going straight to the content provider, your request goes first to the EZProxy server, and if you're off campus, asks you to authenticate. And having been authenticated, then it sends a request to the content provider saying that you are authorized for use of this subscribed content. So then the content provider returns to you the PDF or other full text. There are some downsides to EZProxy, mainly that you have to be on one of the systems that the library can control in order to have links automatically proxied. And that includes our library catalog or Google Scholar library links. There is a hack though. If you already have bookmarks to your favorite journals, or you get a direct URL to a publication from a colleague, you simply just have to copy this URL prefix to that URL. But you have to make sure you use the full URL, including HTTPS, of the resource that you're looking for. So how do you get EZProxy access? Well, good news. If you're listed in the phone directory, you're already in the library system. The library once a month looks for new people in the phone book and adds them to our system. Your username is likely the information in front of the @ symbol from the email address that's in your phone book. And so for mine, it's stacy.russ. If you have never logged in before, or if you haven't logged in a while and you forget your password, we do have a forgot password link available, and that'll automatically send you an email that gives you instructions on how to change your password. You no longer have to contact the library just to change your password. However, if you do have trouble accessing the system, please contact us, especially if your username doesn't seem to work. So how do you access proxy resources? As I mentioned before, it has to be from one of the systems that the library can control. And that includes our library catalog and website, library links in Google Scholar and our databases, and one that I'm excited about, the Copernio Chrome extension, which I'll talk about at the end of this presentation. So let's go for a live demonstration. This is our library website, library.boulder.gov. And you can access proxied resources from the single search bar here, the quick links bar, this ebooks page, and our databases page. I'm going to focus on the single search bar, and my two favorite tabs are articles and journals, which are self-explanatory. So for the articles tab, you can copy or type in your article title, or you can use a topic search. Then you click search. The results are sorted in relevance order, so hopefully your article title comes up towards the top. If you're having trouble finding the article by title, you can use quotes to create phrases and narrow down your search results. Then simply click on the green button to view the full text and go to the publisher site. You can see here, now that we're on the publisher site, You can tell that this is a proxy page because the URL has been changed, and it includes this Boulder Labs library.idm.oclc.org. But now that it is proxied, we have access to the full HTML and the full PDF. Now, if this is the first time that you were using EZProxy for the day, you would be asked to log in and a login screen would pop open. But I've already logged into EZProxy for the day. For the Journals tab, again, you can search by title or you can search by topic. Now, if you are browsing by journal, be aware that not all subscribed content is on the same platform. For example, this journal, recent content is available on the publisher's platform, and that's probably what you'll be accessing. But if you're looking for older content, it's only available on these EBSCO and JSTOR platforms. And that's because the library can make better deals sometimes finding archived content on different platforms. If you click on the green button, it'll always go to the item that is the first in the list, which is typically the current content. And again here, you can see that I am accessing proxy content because the URL has been changed. And now you see that I do have full text access to all the issues. I mentioned that Google Scholar also works with EZProxy. So here I'm going to search for my article. And what I'm going to look for is this statement, get at Boulder Labs library, in the right-hand column. If you do not see this in your search results, you may need to turn on library links for Boulder Labs library. Check out our knowledge base page for tutorials and videos on how to do this. So while in Google Scholar, you will not want to click on the title or any PDF links in the right-hand column, because those will not be proxied and they will not provide you access with the library subscriptions. The only way you can do so is by clicking on the Get at Boulder Labs library link. I mentioned that there is an easier way, and in fact it's the easiest way to access proxied resources, and that is this Copernio Chrome extension. Copernio overlays publishers' websites to provide you one-click access to PDFs. There are videos on the knowledge base website on how to install and set up Copernio, but the important thing here is to make sure that you affiliate yourself with the institution of Boulder Labs Library. This makes sure that Copernio can use the EZProxy service that we have. And I say here Copernio is magic because it really is. The Copernio button activates and shows in the lower left corner of the page for any publisher's article page or Web of Science search results. And it'll show content that's available through the library subscriptions, including those going through the proxied process, and also open access content. This button is great because it's always in the lower left-hand corner. And I know that sometimes it's hard to find the publisher's links to PDFs on their pages. And the button will work no matter where you come from, so you can use Google and other resources to get to these articles. So here, I'm going to do my search for my article in just plain Google. When I click on it, you'll see that this page is not proxied. It does not have Boulder Labs library in the links. You'll see also if I try to click on the PDF icon, it'll tell me that I have to pay for this PDF. But then if I go in the lower left-hand corner, this is my Copernio button, and it shows green and View PDF. And when I highlight over it, I see that it has found a publisher's version through our proxy service that is accessible to me. When I click on that button, it'll take me and open the PDF in the Copernio interface, and I can download it using this box here or this button there. And if I need to go back to the science page, I can. I mentioned that Copernio also works with open access resources, and this saves you time and effort from interlibrary loan. I'm looking at this article here, and if I tried to get access to it, it would ask me to pay for it. And our library, I can tell you, does not have a subscription to this journal. But if I highlight over the View PDF button from Copernio, I can see that it has found an open access version of the article for me through a legal open access repository. And therefore I don't have to interlibrary loan just to see the article. Your library staff is here for you if you have any questions about EZProxy or Copernio, or even non-EZProxy related questions. You can contact us at boulderlabs.ref@noaa.gov. You can also find more information on our knowledge base page from our homepage. Click on Services and then Knowledge Base. And not only do we have videos and tutorials on EZProxy and Copernio, but also many other of the library's services and resources. Thank you.